Have you ever watched a movie so deeply that you forgot yourself? Your heart beats with the hero's fear. Your eyes fill with the heroine's tears. When the villain strikes, you almost jump. When the lovers kiss, you feel your own chest expand with joy. And then, the lights come on. You look around. You realize you were sitting in a chair the whole time. You weren't the character. You were the one watching. But what if I told you that's exactly what's happening in your life? That you've been so absorbed in the movie of you that you've forgotten who's really watching. Think about what happens in a theater. At first, you know it's just a screen, just pixels and sound waves. But the more senses get involved, the booming sound, the glowing light, the emotions swelling, the more real it feels. Now imagine if the movie went further, not just sight and sound, but smell, touch, taste. If the character burns their hand, you feel it. If they smell roses, you do too. And now, imagine one step deeper. Every sense is fully locked into the movie. You don't see the theater anymore. You don't hear the audience. You only feel what the character feels. At that point, wouldn't you completely believe you are that character? Wouldn't you forget there's a seat, a screen, a world outside the story? That's what's happening with you. Your senses are so locked into the movie of life that you've forgotten you're in a theater at all. But who is this you? If someone asks, "Who are you?" what do you answer? Most people say a name. But that's just a label given to you. It isn't you. You might point to your face in a mirror, but your face is constantly changing. Is the child's face you once had still you? Maybe you'd say, "This is my body." But every cell in your body changes over time. So which version is really you? What about your personality, your memories, your thoughts? They shift too. Some days you feel confident, other days insecure. Some memories fade, others distort. So if you're not your name, not your face, not your body, not even your thoughts, then who are you? Michael Singer writes, "You are not your name, you are not your body, you are not your thoughts. You are the one who notices them. That silent awareness, the one who hears the inner voice, the one who watches the story, that is who you truly are." But most of us forget. We live trapped as the character, clinging to every plot twist, mistaking the role for the actor. Now here's where it gets stranger. What if this isn't just like a movie? What if it's closer to a simulation? Think about it. In just a few decades, games went from Pong to photorealistic worlds. If technology keeps improving, it's only a matter of time before simulations are indistinguishable from reality. If that's possible, then it's more likely we're in a simulation than in the original base reality. And if that's true, then you're not just a character in a story. You're an avatar in the most immersive virtual reality ever created. The senses are so convincing, the emotions so intense, that you forget you're the player holding the controller. You think you're the avatar, but you're not. The fears, the successes, the heartbreaks, they feel real and they matter. But they're not the essence of you. You are the witness behind them, the presence in the theater, the player behind the headset. Michael Singer says, "You are the one inside that notices the voice talking. If you can notice your thoughts, you're not those thoughts. If you can notice your avatar, you're not that avatar." When you realize this, the story doesn't end. The simulation doesn't shut off. But something changes. Fear loses some of its grip. Pain hurts, but it no longer defines you. You can play fully, love deeply, live courageously, knowing you're more than the avatar. So the next time you feel lost or overwhelmed, pause. Ask yourself, am I the character on the screen or the one watching? Because maybe, just maybe, this isn't just a movie. Maybe it's the most advanced simulation ever built. And the greatest mystery isn't whether it's real. It's who you are beyond the screen.